Hi guys, welcome to Simple Math. Today I will explain how to order fractions from least to the greatest, and in the next video I will explain how to order from greatest to the least, which is basically the same process. We have 4 fractions in this example. The problem is that the fractions have different denominators, and it's not possible to know which fraction is bigger than the other one. That's why we need to use the least common multiple. Yes, we need to use the least common multiple or the least common denominator. So I'm going to take all the denominators and I will get the least common denominator. So I will take the number 8, the number 2, the number 6, and the number 4 to find the least common denominator. So I will write 8, 2, 6, and 4. I write a line and I use divisibility rules to write prime numbers. So the question is, at least one of the numbers is divisible by 2. Remember, I'm going to use the numbers 2, 3, and 5. 7 is possible sometimes, but those are the numbers I'm going to use. At least one of the numbers, at least one of these numbers is divisible by 2. Actually, all of them are divisible by 2. But with one that is divisible by 2 is enough. Yes? So in this case, that's a coincidence because all of them are divisible by 2. 8, 2, 6, and 4, all of them are divisible by 2, and I start doing the divisions. 8 divided by 2, 4. 2 divided by 2, 1. 6 divided by 2, 3. 4 divided by 2, 2. And I repeat the question again. Remember, the numbers that we are going to use are 2, 3, and 5. We need to ask ourselves if the number is divisible by 2, if the number is divisible by 3, or if the number is divisible by 5. So the question is, at least one of these numbers is divisible by 2. I always begin in 2. The answer is yes. Actually, this one and this one. Well, better because we have more than one, but with one we have is enough. So I write a 2 here, and I start dividing those numbers that are divisible by 2. 4 divided by 2, 2. 1 is not necessary. 3 is divisible by 2? No. I repeat it again. And 2 divided by 2, 1. 2 divided by 2, 1. And I repeat the process again. At least one of these numbers, well, the one no. At least one of these numbers is divisible by 2. Yes, this one. So I write a 2 here. So 2 divided by 2, 1. I move down the 3. And then I ask the question again. I ask myself the question. At least, well, we have only one number. The 3 is divisible by 2? No. Is the 3 divisible by 3? Yes. So I'm going to write a 3 here. So I will divide 3 divided by 3, 1. And then that's all. I will multiply these numbers. 2 times 2 times 2 times 3. 2 times 2, 4. 4 times 2, 8. 8 times 3, 24. So the answer of 2 times 2 times 2 times 3 is equal to 24. So 24 is the least common denominator. So what does it mean? It means I will try to convert all these denominators into 24. You need to know multiplication tables, of course. So how do I make the 8 becomes 24? I have to multiply 8 times 3. 8 times 3 is 24. But remember, the 8 is not alone. It's with a number up. Now, I will try to convert the 2 into 24. 2 times what number is 24? 2 times 12. So times 12 here, times 12 here, because the 2 is not alone. 6 times what is 24? We have to convert the 6 into 24. 6 times 4 is 24. We multiply up by 4 as well. And 4, how do I make the 4 becomes 24? 4 times 6 is 24. So, but I have to multiply times 6 up again. Which are the new fractions that I have from this result? 2 times 3, 6. 6 over 24. Yes. 3 times 12 is 36. 2 times 12 is 24. 6 times 4 is 24. 1 times 4, 4. 4 times 6 is 24. 5 times 6, 30. Now it's time to organize based on these results. Which is the least fraction here? 6 over 24, 36 over 24, 4 over 24, or 30 over 24? 4 over 24 is the least, but I don't put here 4 over 24 here. 4 over 24 corresponds to this fraction. So 1 over 6 is the fraction I'm going to use here. Yes, because this fraction corresponds to this one. Now, let's put a check mark here. I use this one. All right? So, which is the next number? 6 over 24. But I don't write here 6 over 24. I write here the original fraction, which is 2 over 8. So, 2 over 8. I use this one. Yes. Now, which is the next number or the next fraction based on this order? 36 over 24, 30 over 24, 30 over 24. But here I don't write 30 over 24. I write the fraction that corresponds to 30 over 24, which is 5 over 4. Okay? So here I write 5 over 4. And finally, I write the other one, which is 36 over 24. I don't use this one. I use the original one, which is 3 over 2. And this is the way we order fractions from least to the greatest. Yes? Again, thanks for watching Simple Math. I will record another video explaining this, how to order fractions from least to the greatest. And then, this video is from least to the greatest. In the next one, I will explain how to order from the greatest to the least. Thanks for watching Simple Math. See you next time.